afternoon, everyone. So I'm starting this vlog a little bit late. It was a crazy weird morning that I had, but I do have my 28-week pregnancy appointment today. So I just got out of the shower. I did my acne cleansing thing, and now I'm about to apply my makeup. So it's just gonna be a quick get ready with me type thing. I don't know if I'll vlog anything else during the day. I had a whole bunch planned, but as I said, the morning didn't go as I thought it was. So I'm not too sure that I'm gonna vlog everything or not. Right now I'm just gonna be starting off with my foundation. So let me tell you a little bit of why this morning was so crazy. My son, I guess, I'm assuming it was a nightmare that he had that happened around like 4:30 in the morning. He was sleeping on the bed. He co-sleeps with us, so he was sleeping between my husband and I. And out of nowhere, he just decided to start screaming, crying, like if he was in pain. It was very weird. And I tried to calm him down. But then suddenly he started like attacking me. And he was like legitly grabbing at my hair, pulling it, like seemed like he didn't want me near him. I'm not too sure if that was the case or if he was just a little surprised because of the nightmare or whatever was going on. So my husband tried grabbing for him, and then he started attacking my husband. He was like smacking his face, and he just didn't want any of us near him, and he wouldn't calm down no matter what we did. And finally my husband just decided to he's really into Toy Story, so side note, and my husband decided to go onto YouTube and just look up like little clips from Toy Story movies and put them on for him. He calmed down right away, but we don't know like what happened, why he did that, if it really was a nightmare. I've heard like night terrors being thrown around in toddlers, but I don't exactly know the definition of night terrors. So I'm not too sure if that's what it was or what was going on, but it was just very alarming. And after that, none of us could go to sleep. I had a bladder full of pee, so I was like, my husband was about to wake up for work anyways, so I just decided to get up and go pee. And my son, of course, followed me off the bed. So we were up bright and early, even before the sun, which if you know me, you know I don't like being up before the sun. I wanted to start waking up early anyways, but not that early. Like I had my alarm clock set for 7 o'clock so that I could like start my day a little bit early before he woke up. I was supposed to start that yesterday. Didn't happen yesterday. Didn't happen today, obviously. So we woke up. I made breakfast for my husband, which I never do because, as I said, I never wake up this early. I made breakfast for myself. And then I attempted to make breakfast for my son, but he has this thing about eating that early in the morning. Like he doesn't like to do it. I don't know why. So he didn't eat. I just gave him some apple juice. He was content with that. And then my husband left around almost 6 o'clock. And we just chilled, me and my son. We were watching TV. I was on my phone scrolling through social media. You know, nothing too crazy, just a relaxing morning after the chaos that happened. And yeah, basically that was it. Around like 8:30 he started getting tired again, so I put him down for a nap and ended up knocking out with him and didn't probably wake up until, I want to say it was almost 11 when we finally woke up from that nap. And barely starting the day, so I had to feed him breakfast, what he didn't eat earlier. And then I had me lunch since I already had an early breakfast. And then I decided I was going to jump in the shower, which is very hard when you have a toddler. I'm sure a lot of you know this. And then from the shower, I just turned it into a bath, and now I have him in the bath while I'm doing my makeup. And yeah, just getting ready for the late jump starts to our day. That happened because we had an early jump start. And my appointment isn't until about 3:40, but they like you to show up like 15 minutes early, so I just have to show up like at 3:15, 3:20-ish. Which I don't mind showing up early, because a lot of the times they will see you right away, which I love about this particular place that I go to for my appointments. If I show up early, they literally get me in right away, and I'm in and out within just a few minutes. Like, it doesn't take longer than 20 minutes. So, but I'm just so sad because I had so much that I wanted to do today. I found out about this Hispanic market that they have just outside of base in the city, right outside of base. And so I wanted to go check that out because I heard that they sell tamales, and they're actually pretty decent according to a lot of the Hispanics around here and the reviews that are on their website. And I haven't had like real authentic Hispanic food out here, so I was excited to go and try that. And then I wanted to run to like Dollar Tree, maybe Walmart. I'm slowly starting to decorate my house little by little, so I wanted to get a couple things, or at least look and see if there's anything that I would want for my walls, because I'm working on like a little picture gallery type wall of family. And I want to get like one of those boards that have a saying on it, like together, family, something like that, you know? So nothing too crazy, but I just wanted to take a look around and see what I could find in certain stores. I don't think any of that's gonna happen, so I'm not too sure if I'm gonna end up doing any of this. I don't think I'll have time before my appointment, and I really don't believe I'll have time after my appointment, because I might have to go and get my husband. Did you unclog Did you unclog the shower, silly boy? It is nearly almost empty. He's been doing this a lot. He figured out how to unclog the bathtub. So when it starts unclogging, he just lays there, stomach flat to the bottom of the bathtub, trying to enjoy the last of like what little water he has left. He is so crazy. I would show you him, but his booty is literally all out there. And I don't think you're allowed to show even baby booties on YouTube. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him out of the bath and change him and get him ready for the day, and then I'll come back and finish my makeup. Okay, so yep, like I said, that's the finished look. Off camera, I just sprayed some perfume, some Morphe setting spray on my face, and then rubbed some lotion on my legs, and that was basically it. So the next vlog you probably see will be me at my doctor's appointment, and it might just end there, or I may continue it if I end up doing something else after. I just don't know. So yeah. Yo, when I tell you that this hospital has me all the way fucked up. I've been waiting for almost an hour for some freaking iron medication in their little pharmacy area. The hospital is damn near about to close. And I was seeing people that were showing up after me get their medication before me. I left. Long story short, I left. I did not get my medication. I have a little boy who was done. All the way done. As done as I was. He was not dealing with it anymore. I mean, when I tell you, like, this parking lot is empty and it was full. Like, that's how much they're about to close. And that pharmacy lounge still looked pretty full. I just couldn't do it. But anyways, guys, like I was saying, they had me all the way fucked up, and I was not about to sit there and wait any longer for some iron medication. I'd rather just up my dose on iron food and deal with it myself. I've dealt with low iron almost my whole life. Like, for a few years now, I've known that I had like low iron problems. They just wanted to give me a little bit of extra help for the baby, but I was not trying to sit there and wait in that. Like, it was so ridiculous. There were people that were showing up after me that were leaving already with medication in hand before me. It was almost an hour and I was still sitting there like, hello, did I, like, was it, they weren't even saying numbers that had my letters in it. Like, my number was OB057 and they were saying S1 whatever R87, like everything except for OB. And I was like, did they forget about me? I know I reactivated my ticket. So whatever, if I get in trouble the next appointment, that is on them. Literally, the hospital looks like it's about to close. People are leaving. As I was walking out to my car, there were certain departments that were already closed up. And I'm just sitting here like, how in the heck? It just totally ruined my whole mood. I was still planning on trying to go other places after this that I had planned on originally. It's not gonna happen. I still have to go home and figure out what I'm gonna cook my husband for dinner and all of us for dinner. So it really frustrates me because they took so much time. Like, I've been here at the hospital since about 3:20, but I was in the other department, so I didn't count that. I didn't start counting the time until I got to the actual pharmacy and reactivated my ticket. And that was at like 4:10ish. And nothing. I didn't even get called up so they can confirm what medication I'm there for, so they can put it in, so that the people can start, putting it in bottles or however they do it. Nothing, like, no help whatsoever. My son was getting on my damn nerves. I had people staring at me because he was just getting so frustrated being there. And I was getting frustrated. I wasn't gonna do it. It wasn't gonna happen today. So, I mean, if they ask me why I left or why I didn't get my medication, I'm just gonna tell them I feel like it was a little unbelievable that I had waited over an hour and still nothing, because it's insane. It really is. I understand that if you're a soldier and you come in your uniform, you have like first priority, but that wasn't the case. It was literally people in civilian clothing that were getting called up before me, but they showed up after me. I was gonna ask somebody about it too, but I didn't want to deal with any of that. So there goes that. I just gotta try to up my iron dosage on my own, because I don't have another appointment for another month. So the baby's doing good though. He's measuring perfectly for where he's at, not too big, not too small. They're predicting that he's probably not going to be like any bigger than what my first son was, which when my first son was born, he was 7 pounds and 7 pounds 11 ounces, and they're saying that this child will probably be around the same what is it, like the same size as he was, maybe a little bit bigger, but around the same thing is what he's measuring now. So, and my son fell asleep. So that's why he was getting frustrated. He was tired. But yeah, so everything's looking up. They want me to start doing my kick count, where I track how many kicks my baby does within an hour or two. I'm sorry guys, I guess I'm tired too. I'm about to just head home. My whole mood just got ruined from all of that, from that hospital in general. Like, I just don't understand why it had to be all of that. I don't realize. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. But I'm almost home. Everything's so close on base, so that helps a lot. But I'm kind of upset that this one fell asleep, because that means he's probably not gonna want to sleep tonight. I've been trying to get my routine back on track. This like since Monday, and just like nothing that I'm doing is working or going